for your, of course, interpretation as well, on the sequence of events that, of course, led to this strike and reported capture of Maduro and his wife. Should this take anyone by surprise, or was this in the works according to you? And also, how do you react to the reportage on this big event, the headlines, the words used by certain publications, the terms used by them? Your interpretation.
Well, every publication is doing exactly what suits them. So let me put it this way. There's a huge difference between what happened in Ukraine and Venezuela. In case of Ukraine, it had a lot to do with the expansion of NATO. Venezuela, per se, was not a threat to anybody. But I think America did what exactly America does all the time to attack such countries which do not have a formidable air defense system. See what happened in Iraq or Afghanistan. I think that time it was presumed that this will end there only, but the Americans continue to doing what they have done. I don't know whether Venezuela will become the 21st century Vietnam for the United States or not. Maduro may be gone, but if you look at that entire, the northern part of South America, the Bolivar ideology that is there, it will not be easy for the American troops to have control over that country. And it has one of the largest militia. But whether they will turn into a Vietnam for US or not, we can't say. The bigger thing is this. Is it going to be the template that we will continue even today? That whichever country wants to, which has power, can take over another country? Because one of the reasons why all these things have been happening is to restrict the supply of oil to China. Now, if tomorrow China in retaliation attacks Taiwan, what would America do? America already is overstretched. Their ability to counter China or defend Taiwan will be very minimal. They cannot. And then, what is going to happen now is this. You would see Europe gradually will start condemning the entire thing, probably sugar-coated language. The reason is not that Europe is suddenly very, very righteous in terms of things. Because Europe and Western Europe and NATO members were all hand in glove with the United States when it comes to operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. The difference is this: because European Union feels that they have been shortchanged, they have been kept aside when it comes to the negotiations on Ukraine. So they will think that we will take our part of revenge by not aligning with the Americans when it comes to what is happening in Venezuela. But this is going to create, I remember when in 1991 the Iraq invasion of Gulf War started, media was not what it is today. That time it was hailed as a great act by the West, going for democracy, going for freedom of speech, going for liberty. All that trash today, people know what the reality is. So today's world of social media, for United States to sell those lies all over again, it's not going to be easy. For a lot of governments, for the sake of political correctness, they might not react. But as the general rightly mentioned, because of the impotency of United Nations, when the BRICS summit happens in 2026, you would see many countries showing interest to join BRICS. Because what Trump has started all over again, it will continue. Tomorrow, They might start trying Colombia as well. So I think a lot of countries will have to be very careful that you better have your own weapon systems or the Americans will come and take over your president. Back to you.
Okay. In fact, we're getting more breaking updates now coming in on this big